good afternoon. Welcome to Catfish Solution Fisheries. This is Catfish Solution Academy. Today is the 30th of August 2022, and today I will be taking some supplies. As you can be seeing, we are making some supply of some Claras juvenile to two places today. We are making a supply of jumbo and Claras to two places today. We are making it to Abule Egba, and we are making another one to Sango water. So today I'll be taking you through some of the activities, and I'll be talking to you on most of the challenges that have been affecting farmers, most especially during this I can call it a hard time for farmers. What I mean by high time for farmers is that the price of feed has been on an increase on a daily basis. I can say daily basis because it's getting too much. That's the truth. It's like you going to a market in the afternoon or in the morning, and in the afternoon you come back and they told you the price of the feed is gone up to maybe some percentage. So these are the hard time for farmers. So that is why I titled this video on what is the way, because I try to look at the way that you can fight this time, that you can survive in this time. It is very, very important for everybody to survive. That is why they said there's no problem without solution. I've never seen where there's a problem and there will not be a solution. So, and the ultimate thing about this is that, to me, you need to cut your coat according to your size, so that you will not do one. You will work in terms of what is really happening, so that as a farmer you can be at edge in order to make profit. We are in the business to be successful. We are in the business to make profit. So in any ways that we have been looking at or driving at this particular time is how to make profit in fish business. So, and how do you do this? There are a lot of ways you can do this, and I need to tell many people, many farmers, based on my own experience, that one of the facts that you need to do so is what we call a record keeping. Record keeping presently for every farmer is very, very important. You must, if you don't know how to do that before, this is the high time for you to start a record keeping for your business. It is important to start record keeping for your business. So up to that, I will be telling you ways that you can keep record for your farm. There are a lot of ways you can keep records for your farm, and there are a lot of avenues and there are a lot of areas that you need to phantom into record keeping in fish farming, because a lot of people do not really understand or know the financial part of fish farming, because we only understood that we should put fish in the pond and we should start feeding. We don't really understand, and most of the core language that I do here for many farmers is feed to saturation. Feeding to saturation. Do you know if your fish is fed to saturation? Do you know, most especially for farmers, that they are not doing they are doing sinking feed? Who tell you if you feed to saturation, your fishes will grow well? So having problems has been occurring, and most people have been having a very great challenges in the business because they work blankly. Many farmers out there or many people out there, they call themselves a consultant, or they call themselves a farm manager. They are quack. Most people do not really understand what we call value, bringing value into fish farming. I have been involved with many people that call themselves a farm manager, and by the time you talk to them, you put them to a simple exercise, you noticed that they are nodded, they are non-skull, they don't know anything at all. they don't put things to practice. They haven't put things to practice themselves before they can easily address or advise any farmer that needed their advice. So I'm not saying that not everybody that really knows it, but there are a lot of people that knows it. Lot of people underground that knows it. Lot of people that you don't really know, that they don't show themselves, knows it perfectly. But most people out there don't know anything. So they drive farmers into a very big gully. So how do you survive this present time in fish farming? One, the feed is increasing on a daily basis, as I said once again, and the fish's price is going low. I was presently in Abeokuta when we had the sustainability for fish farmers forum, and what really happened is that if price was fixed, and I was there, but I have to give room for many people to talk. I normally appreciate that a lot, and I normally try to follow a course too as well. So later in the day, I understood cost was fixed on various areas of fish farming. Cost was fixed at 1,500 naira per kilo. Okay, but now, how can we implement, or how can we make justice to the 1,500 naira until the time is being fixed? As I'm still telling you, these market women, these agents are not buying at 1,500 naira. Conveniently, they still buy meloche for 950 to 970, and they buy grow out to 1,100 to 1,200 naira in Southwest. It's only fewer people that have fewer stock. That means a small stock that sells theirs for 1,500 naira. Maybe they are rich enough to have a feed on stock to feed their fishes. So these are concurrent, and these are really affecting farmers. I bet you, I said it in the forum, that the price should be stigmatized to 2,000 naira. That is where I think a farmer can make a solidified profit for himself, because phantom meat into it now, for you to feed just 1,000 or a piece of fish for now, running on diesel and other factors to run your farm effectively. If by the time you put on the salary, the maintenance and stuff, you will be using close to about 1,400 naira to feed a fish. So when you are using 1,400 naira to feed a fish, must you sell at, why will you sell at 1,500 naira? So there's a very big problem out there that people need to sit down and talk. But who are the people to sit down? By the time you sat down with many people you saw you sitting down with, talking to, are people with less knowledge. These are what are really affecting farmers. I've been in the industry for over 25 years, and I can tell you categorically that I have some people I can debate with. I can't just sit down and debating with people that have not been in the system when we are selling fish for 250 naira per kilo, and we are still out there to make that necessary profit we deserve. So these are what I'm really talking about. So you must be very, very aware, or you must be conversant about all this before you can dictate of the price for farmers. And most especially note that fish is a perishable product. If you don't feed your fish very, very well, they decrease in weight. And you know, farmer in fish farming will sell weight. I once woke up with a manager some years ago, and he told me that he feeds to saturation, and that is what makes his fishes big. Forgetting to know that we feed on weight and we sell on weight. Not how big the fish is, but what is the weight of the fish. Sometimes you put a big fish, you put 3 in the scale, and the 3 will be giving you 1 kilo. And in some instances, sometimes you put just 3 of smaller fish in a scale, and this gives you like 1.3 kilo. Which one will you prefer? You prefer the one that you saw that is big? Let me now talk you. The kind of breed we give out to people are long breed. We give out pure Claras to people. That's what they call Claras, Dutch Claras. So they are very, very long fishes, and due date they will give you a perfect weight. So we try to make sure that we give the best to our customers, and I bet you nobody collects my fish and regret. We make sure that we give the best to them, And at this time, I was telling you, record keeping is very, very important. Know how to keep record for your feed efficiency. Know how to keep record for your stock. Know that you have a certain time to check your stock, to count your stock, to know the biomass of your stock, to know the quantity of fish you have in your farm. It is very, very important to know this. The amount of fish that still remaining in your pond, that is when you feed. You don't feed without knowing the amount of fishes in your pond. Most people put 1,000 fish in their farm and do not sort at all. So by the time they collect 1,000 fishes from a breeder and do not stock for maybe 1 month, the amount of fish inside that pond will be around 500. So once you have 500 and you are still feeding on 1,000, that is where you are having a very big problem. So make sure that I will continue with this great lecture from my next video. Make sure that you watch this video to the end, and make sure that you always subscribe to this YouTube channel to get a very good entertaining lectures on this channel. And two, make sure that you watch the next video, which I'll be continuing with this very great lecture. Once again, my name is Odutola Abule DTM, your anchor on Catfish Solution, Place and Academy. Thank you.